Good evening, friendos. What's up? Beware the Jub Jub bird. God, I love little emotes like that. Good evening, shadows. Good evening, one and all. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. I am tired. I am I am tired on a deep and primal level. It has been, by all accounts, a good day. I went to the office today. I did many things. I left and got my kids and drove them all over the place. I made dinner. I even made an experimental dinner, which turned out way better than it was supposed to. Because I know I screwed it up and it was still tasty. And then I cleaned and I took out the trash and I got more cleaning to do after my stream. And I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow, and it makes me tired. Does your work not have office naps? No, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Good evening, Mizroy. Good evening, Manic. Good evening, Grunt Fodder and Arcane. Hi, everybody. If you accidentally burn food, it tastes good. Yeah, that was basically the dinner science tonight. I had a leftover chicken breast from yesterday, a small one, that I couldn't really do much with on its own. So last night, I threw it in a Ziploc bag with a bunch of salad dressing. And I let it marinate overnight. And I took it out today. And I threw it in a pan and I cooked it. But because I'm an idiot, I overcooked the outside, burned it basically, and undercooked the inside. And you know, with chicken, you can't do that. It's not like a steak. So I ended up slicing it up and then throwing it back in the pan and cooking it until each individual piece was cooked all the way through. And I warned my kids, this is not good. You should not eat it. They insisted on trying it, and then they ate most of it. It was supposed to be my dinner because I made them something that was actually good. I made them yakiniku pork, and they ate all of that, and then they ate half of my dinner too because they really liked it. So that's funny. Can't have chicken medium rare. You can in Japan. Technically, you can in Japan, and I've had it, and it's good. But yeah, after being raised in the United States, where chicken even a degree under 165 degrees means instant death, it is unsettling. But yeah, totally bragged your wife how good even your ruined food is. Yeah, the preparation is entirely different. Food handling in Japan is an entirely different thing from food handling in the States. And I mean, you know, just in terms of logistics, it's very different. Like, you're talking about a country slightly bigger than California and how it handles its food. But yeah, the upshot is I accidentally made a really tasty dinner and my girls were quite happy and I was pretty satisfied too. So that was nice. That was a wonderful surprise. Probably won't kill you. Food poisoning will just make you pray for yeah. I mean, what would I rather have? Death or like the longing for death? What's up, Zen? What the hell? It isn't exactly true. You just need to cool it a little longer. Cool it. Cool. Sorry, I'm not sure what that's piggybacking off of. But hi, it's good to see you tonight. Glad you're here. Japan also loves this locally sourced food. I mean, it's because it's a lot easier to locally source things, really. Especially when you're oh, cook it longer. Yeah. Apple's always advertised how they're from Aomori. Yeah. Well, yeah, Japan also has this thing about every single town and village and everywhere has their own like specialty, their own like food that they are famous for. So Japan is also weird. They're just weird in a different way than the United States is. I mean, we're not exactly normal over here. We are not we are not the high watermark by which anybody should judge themselves as normal. Only eat Wagyu apples. Learn something watching abroad from Japan's everywhere has some special dish. Yeah, and it's pretty cool too. It's pretty cool. Some of them are very inventive. Some of them are really good. Nagoya's is kind of a mixed bag. Some of it, like Hitsumabushi, like eel bowls, really good, like fantastically good, wonderful. Other stuff like Wiro, not really, very much not really. You joke, but I watched a YouTube video about the Wagyu equivalent of grapes. Grapes? I actually learned a lot about grapes living in Japan because they have many, like, Americans have just kind of gotten used to having like basic ass seedless grapes, and that's pretty much it. But Japan has this like vast variety of grapes, and I've tried all different kinds, and they're really, really good. What was the not good stuff? It's called like uiro. It's like it's like a jelly, like a very strange jelly, and even most Japanese people don't like it. But it's a Nagoya specialty. So. Eating each grape is about 20-30 grams. That's just silly. Strange jelly makes a good username. You know, one of these days a bot's gonna roll up in here with that username and we're all gonna lament. At that point, it's a pitless plum. They're also stupid expensive. Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. True too. I mean, Japan is not exactly a tropical climate, so fruit tends to be at a premium there. And it's subject to the whims of the public too. Like while I was living in Japan, it was really funny. Japanese TV is kind of dominated by variety shows. They have a panel or just a group of TV personalities that they bring on, and they talk about some topic, and food often comes up. Japan loves their glory shots of like cooked food and watching somebody eat it and talk about how oishi it is. But while I was living in Japan, one of the variety shows did a big thing on bananas and like the health benefits of bananas. And I guess they were paid by the like Japanese banana lobby or whatever, because I guess banana sales were slowing down, I assume. Because the next day, I am not making this up, bananas were sold out across the country. And there were huge problems keeping Japan supplied with bananas for like the following month. You don't want to get in the way of big banana. Boy, that works on a lot of levels, doesn't it? Aren't a lot of them sponsored by specific regions? Yeah, there's a lot of sponsorship going on in Japanese TV and variety shows and stuff. Dole will fuck you up. Doesn't Dole have like actual commandos and shit? Love bananas are very good for your heart and blood pressure. Like they went crazy for them. Subtle. I like that. Saga too real? Oh, it's too real, all right. Too real for me. Banana Republics were named that because they were strong potassium. Fuck Dole for real that they killed Hawaii. Banana. Toppled regimes, yeah. Crazy shit. Crazy shit. Them and Nestle are the two that like get me. Just how much they fucked around with like sovereign nations and governments and indigenous peoples and stuff. It's insane. Absolutely infuriating if you really read into the history of them. Favorite Japanese TV segment is just forget what show. One talk show has a foreigner on staff specifically explain English language memes and whether they're alive or dead. That's pretty cool. Extremely funny watching a foreigner try to explain okay boomer. That is great. That is great. It can be fun sometimes to see foreigners like find a place in these variety shows. I want to have a job as a meme whisperer. You just have to convince the right people that you actually know what you're talking about. And I don't think it takes a whole lot of convincing. Only the card for if a meme is dead that says, this meme is nothing but a memory. It should be the Admiral Piet meme. That way they could have a meme Ouroboros. It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. They're back changing my Scream name to Meme Whisperer. Oh man. Oh man. Good stuff. This is good. This is good, chat. I feel heartened. I feel more alive now that we've had this little discourse. It's been a long day, and tomorrow's gonna be a long day, and that's fine. Everything's fine. It's all fine. I am actually gonna go ahead and get to it, I think, because we got fairly stuck in the dream machine last night, and I think there's another avenue we can take tonight to make some more progress. But I want to give us as much time as possible to work on this, because also I don't want to stay up too late tonight either, because I do have some stuff to do after the stream, and I want to get up early tomorrow because a lot of stuff is happening. I'm supposed to finally get our refrigerator fixed tomorrow, but it means I have to be ready for the repairman to be here anytime between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. And I know he is going to show up the most inopportune time possible. So, filled with determination. I am. God, don't even joke about that. We have the worst luck with appliances. Just absolutely wretched luck. Our old refrigerator at our old place broke twice within the span of like a year. Yeah, anyway, I think it was Dumb Eyes. Yeah, that's right. Stupid Eyes. Okay, so welcome back to the Dream Machine. We are here. We are Victor. Victor's doing okay. His building is infested with a machine that exists half in our reality and half in the dreamscape, the collective dreams of all of humanity. And it's got its tentacles stuck into the residents of this building. And so far we've severed the tentacles in our pregnant wife's dream and our elderly neighbor's dream, although that did kill her. But I think it was her time. She was pretty okay with it. Now we're up on the 3rd floor. We have 2 more neighbors. We have Martin, who we knocked out and got into his dream, but unfortunately he's a gamer and his dream's all fucked up, and I got stuck trying to figure out what to do. So we punched out of there, and now I forget her name. She must have disconnected. I guess she doesn't want to be disturbed. Okay. So our other neighbor is home, and she's tired, and she doesn't want to be bothered. I think, chat, we might actually just be able to put her to sleep and jump into her dream. And I don't remember, but there might be some kind of crossover between them. Gamers don't dream. Oh, they dream all right, just of things that you would be better off not knowing. All right, I don't know. All right, let's see if we can locate her. I'm gonna put these all back to the Gamers Dream of DLC. No gamer fuel. Gamers don't even sleep. At least they're on a weeb. Yeah, at least we don't have any weeb neighbors. Okay, so this is our apartment. This one is somebody's bedroom. Looks like Edie's. This one monitors somebody's living room. Might belong to someone on the 3rd floor. This is probably... Aha, okay. Alright, I think I see what we need to do. Mr. Willard sleeping on the floor there. That's Edie's hallway. That's Edie's dining room. This is our bedroom. Okay, so... This is our neighbor's apartment. And... God damn it. I need her phone number because I see her phone there. We gotta get her to the phone so that we can gas her up. And before I forget, I'm gonna set this to 7. Because I remember what I screwed up last time trying to gas Mr. Willard. Let's see if we can find something with her phone number on it. I talk about Sonic Lore for 30 minutes, she'll be asleep just like that. Trying to what now? Oh, you might have missed yesterday. We have a sleeping gas that we can pump into the different rooms. It's all part of the fucked up experiments that Mr. Morton's family was doing on everybody. So we've mixed up a sleeping gas, and we just have to get people close enough to it to put them to sleep. Victor's trying to hotbox his neighbors with gas. But now I'm a little concerned because we do not have her number. And I don't know how we get it, and it might be story progression to get it. We might have to finish Mr. Willard's dream to get her number. Because, I mean, it's not like I haven't searched everything at this point. I say so for permanently blocking the entrance to such an adventure game type problem, I know. It's great, isn't it? So I might just need to pop back in here and see what I can do. Yeah. I can use the stereo to get her ass out here. Actually, you know what? I just had a thought. Am I really this desperate? Am I honestly considering invading her apartment, and then what? Throw sleeping powder in her face? I'd probably knock us both out. I need to be certain about this. Oh, I can't risk it. Okay. Yeah, I'm carrying the sleeping powder. You know what? Fuck it. I mean, I haven't done anything since I loaded this save game. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I'll think of something. Examine telephone. This is all I need. Hi. What do you think you're doing? This is a private residence. You can't just barge in like that. Gotta get police involved in this? Of course not. You kindly leave my apartment. Show some consideration for other people's privacy is all I'm asking. I'm not being unreasonable here. Of course. Thanks. She is shockingly reasonable about that. I got an achievement for harassing my neighbor. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that again. That was awkward beyond belief. That is to be some other way of putting her to sleep. Let's jump back into this dude's dream. Let's see if this will get us somewhere. We can review the challenges that we faced. Ringing the doorbell achievement. She disconnected the doorbell. So they've kind of narrowed down our options here a lot. None of the doors open anymore. And I can't remove any of the prisms anymore. All I have is the shrinking ray and the staff. So there simply just can't be that many things that we can do at this point. Can I turn these cubes anymore? Yeah, everything is stuck now. I learn how to derez fools. So there's nothing back here anymore. Absolutely nothing to interact with whatsoever. Greetings, programs. Alright, there are two side passages I can go down. This one leads to the chasm with the eyes. And I managed to beam a laser through here that scrambled some of these monitors. I'm going to turn some of those creepy monitors off. What good will that do me? Now, the only thing that resulted from this, as far as I could tell, is when we went back to the real world and we went down to Mr. Morton's secret surveillance office, the eyes showed up on the monitor there. So there may be something to do there, but if there is, I don't know what it is. Quick question, is this a LucasArts style you can't fuck up adventure game, or Sierra style you can die easily? I don't think you can die in this game. I do not think it is possible. There was a situation where I thought we were going to die, but we actually couldn't. I do not believe this game has a failure state. Alright, so this is the other side. We need to get up here. Looks like a gigantic flight of stairs. Is that what Legion meant when he said I was too small? Am I supposed to scale that thing? I think we are, but I don't know how. And then through here is the vast maze. Doesn't seem like there's anything in particular to do there. If you're a clear holodeck load program, Vic Fontaine's Las Vegas Land. That one backrooms pool game with 1,000% more drains. And then there's the Abyss. Our friend Legion lives down here, but they're not talking to us anymore. I guess they've already imparted whatever wisdom they had for us. Someone here has a size fetish. I'm not sure it's Martin or going to be Victor. Barclay's fault. So yeah, I need to get up there, but I don't know how. I have to jump into the abyss. If it was an option, I'd certainly try it. Yeah, the gun only seems to shrink us down to tiny size and return us to normal. I was able to futz around with a prism rod. Can you shoot the stairs? Nothing happened. The gun only seems to work on people. On me, specifically. I mean, to be honest, I was probably gonna scream if that actually worked. I like the little tiny micro Victor. Like, you can't even see him, can you? Can you combine staff and gun? Good thought, I suppose. So tiny. Nothing happened. Gun only seems to work when I use it on myself. Yeah, and any interaction with the gun is you shooting it at something. Use staff on self. Can't use the staff on myself. The staff was used to spread the laser to zap more of the eyes. The gun limited to dream use. Yes, we cannot remove it from the dream. Both of these items exist only in Mr. Willard's dream. So I either need to figure out how to scale this or how to get into our other neighbor's dream. And I'm not really sure which. I mean, at this point, I can't imagine what else I might need to do, you know? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the only thing I haven't really interacted with, the only thing I haven't really tried using these items on is the abyss. I shoot the abyss. Nothing happened. I don't want to throw it in there. Blinding the Eyes did something in the real world. It's not clear what it meant or what to do with that information. Yeah, that's my concern. That what I'm supposed to do next is in the real world, but I didn't follow what that really means. So maybe I should leave this place. I like how if you use the gun wrong, it makes a jump scare noise. I feel like messing with the neighbor is the path with the most option left. I agree. So let's get out of here and see if we can figure out how to put her ass to sleep. Let me check the gods and see what the hint Legion gave us was. Oh, the VODs? Yeah, Legion did give us some rather cryptic hints. Let's say a button on top of the square hole in his dream. We tried that. That's not a button, that's a prism, and we put that there. There's also this. I have no idea what the point of this is. I would check the gods if I knew how. The closets, if I... Wait, I thought I unlocked this. Yeah, all the closets are empty as far as I know. Would you like a nudge? I would love a nudge. I would really, really enjoy a nudge, in fact. Because yeah, I feel like I'm at just as much of a loss now as I was last night. What all have you done to bother the neighbor? I rang her doorbell. I went inside her apartment. I turned up the music in Martin's room. I got an achievement for bothering her as much as I possibly could. My theory was that I needed to call her to get her over to the phone by the vent so I could gas her. But I don't know her phone number. I wonder if there's another way I could get it. Curious if the elevator alarm button does anything. Yeah, it's really annoying. Can bother her with that. One of those things where, like, I know it's just an adventure game, but I start feeling bad for all the ways I screw with these people. Victor? Hold on for a second. There, that's better. Are you intentionally trying to piss me off? This is starting to smell like harassment. Elevator doors got stuck. The problem sorted itself out, luckily. I'm calling that damn Linda. Ah! That thing's been a problem for years. That thing's a potential death trap. Calling him right now. Alright. We got not okay. Yes. Victory. Victory. You did solve it. You did solve it. The only thing in the world we needed was her by her phone, and now she's there. And I already set this to 7. And there she is. Gas her. Make the magic happen. I need a sweet puff puff. There it is! Gassing with chloroform? No, it's a special formula. Yep, turns out we didn't need to know her number. If you haven't watched Dragon Ball, don't talk to me about sweet puff puff. There we go. Yeah, right on her arm. Dream gas? Sure. I guess fantasy magic gas so that they don't get in trouble for teaching people how to homebrew sleeping gas. Gasso from Busted Move would be proud. Alright, new dream, ho! Very conveniently fell in her doorway. I don't know if you noticed this, but in Martin's apartment, his wheelchair is situated very conveniently in front of the door to the rest of his apartment. Contains outerwear. Magazines about home decoration. Potted plants. Herbs. Each plant has a name tag. This one says basil. Thyme. Rosemary. Sage. Parsley. Please don't be a puzzle later. That broke man can't break Mr. Morton's horrible machine without breaking some bones, I guess. Good thing you're trained anesthesiologist so you can make sure their breathing stays good for the whole process. Yep, that's me. Victor Neff. Anesthesia specialist. There's no risk of someone cracking their head on the floor. I joked yesterday. I joked how funny it would be because Martin's in a wheelchair, and I was watching on the cameras when he came over to the phone and we gassed him. He fell out of his wheelchair, and I was joking. It'd be really funny if we didn't have to go into his dream because when it fell out of his wheelchair, he just hit his head and died. Because I'm a terrible person. What is this place? Some kind of forest? I've verified Miss Theed as quickly as possible. She might be able to help me locate the tentacle. Yeah, we haven't even put him back in it. Sit tight. Enjoy the ambiance. I'm gonna check on my girls, make sure they actually went to sleep. Alright, they're close enough, really. That grass looks like it's really soft. It looks very mossy, yeah. Well, cheers on. We meet again for the last time! Enjoying the forest calm ambiance. I'm sure it will stay that way. It's a lamppost. It's an old lamppost. I think it runs on kerosene. There's a sign. I can't read it. Sign is written in a language I can't read. It's pointing towards the left. We head left. Amanita level of real textures. I mean, that's one of the big selling points of this game, is that everything was physically made. It was all done with models and clay and cardboard and stuff. The barrel, meant to collect rainwater. It's currently empty. I guess it hasn't rained here in a while. Tree stump. The stump of a felled tree. That tree was felled in battle. Is that blood? Oh god, is that blood? Hello? Anyone home? Jerp is home! Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing tonight, buddy? What are you up to? What's up, Fight Attack? Good to... Oh, boy. You showed up just in time for the evisceration. Congratulations. Very happy for you. Excellent timing. My god, what happened here? An old man sits slumped by the foot of the bed. His abdomen has been sliced open. A trail of blood smears the floor. What happened to him? Now you realize... Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in. Forgive me for not getting up. I'm feeling a little under the weather, you see. Are you all right? You're allowed to ask this if somebody is suffering a wound like this and speaking normally. Well, you're not exactly catching me at my best. Should I get you a doctor? No, I'm sure my granddaughter will be able to patch me back up. And it could have been a lot worse. Really? How? Well, judging by the looks of it, he took one of the organs I have 2 of. Hopefully I'll get by with just 1. Hi, this is GPG. Is he telling you viewers he streams very lighthearted and happy games? Otherwise I'd be in real trouble. What happened to you? It was the organ thief. He cut me open while I was sleeping, you see. The organ thief? You haven't heard? He's the scourge of this accursed valley. He finally got me. Oh, that rapscallion. The organ thief finally caught up with me. I didn't have the chance to say, organ thief, no thieving. His dream stuff like Harvest Moon, but if Harvest Moon had no farming and more organ thieves. He must have used a really sharp blade. I didn't feel a thing. Because it knew me to cut purse, yeah. Organ thief. At least he didn't leave dysentery as his calling card. Granddaughter woke up just as he was lifting the organ out of me. Her cry woke me up, but it was too late. He took off with my granddaughter in hot pursuit. Somebody broke in and stole your organs while you were sleeping. Carmen Sandiego really started doing fucked up. Judging by the hole, I'd say the blighter nicked a kidney. Or a lung. Hard to tell. I'm looking for a young woman named Selma Theeds. Selma? My granddaughter? Are you a friend of hers? Technically, we're neighbors. Oh. Well, I haven't seen you here before. I just moved in yesterday. I'm afraid you're out of luck, neighbor. Selma chased after the organ thief in the middle of the night. She hasn't been back since. I tried to run after her, but this was as far as I got, which is not very far. Would you be able to tell pretty quick? Not as spry as I used to be. You probably shouldn't be moving at all. I have to help Selma. Lord knows what the organ thief might have done to her now. I mean, I think we can make some suppositions here. Some very educated guesses involving organs. I can help you look for her. I think it's better if you wait right here. That'd be much appreciated, neighbor. Any idea where she might be? I heard their footsteps trailing off in the woods. My ears don't deceive me. She's deeper in the woods. About this organ thief. Who is he? Nobody knows. He's a mystery. I've been hearing about these attacks for months now. People's organs being stolen in the dead of night. Folk in the valley are terrified. Some have already packed up and left. Some form lynch mobs. Be careful if you meet them. It's not a good time to be a fresh face around these parts. I mean, organ thief is cause for concern. The organ thief might have stolen Selma's organ. We need to stop before they rob us of Idaho. Why is he stealing organs? I think he enjoys bullying decent, hardworking folk. This is a step beyond bullying, really. Like, bullying is calling somebody names or, like, taking their lunch money, not removing their kidney. What other reason could there be? Frankly, the mindset to do something like this is quite beyond me. What does he look like? I didn't get a good look at him. He was cloaked and moved wicked fast. Wicked fast, Cat. Are you sure it was a person, not a monster tentacle or anything like that? No, it was a person. All right. I just didn't see him properly. I was bullied as a kid and I still have all my organs. Well, clearly you were lucky. Who knows, maybe the organ thief might be fucked up and give her an extra lung. What if he's stealing from the organ rich and giving to the organ poor? What if he's organ hood? Classic bullying tactics, calling someone a loser, robbing them of their lunch money, threatening them to do my homework, stealing people's intestines. Find my granddaughter, perhaps she can tell you more about this valley. Where are we? You don't know where you are? Well, not exactly. Oh dear. You're worse off than I am then. I mean, debatable. Locally, we call this place Eternal Shadow. It means always dark here? Pretty much, but it hasn't always been like that. Only since the wall came down. The wall? You haven't seen it? I have. I have? Why was it built? It wasn't built. It just arrived. Really? How? One day several years ago, I was out fishing by the old tarn. Organ legging is not a laughing matter. Not organ stealing, it's involuntary organ donation. Heard terrible rumble surging from the north. I think it was thunder. I looked up, but the sky was clear as far as I could see. As I stood there, a powerful onrush of tremors knocked me flat on my back. I tried to get up, but another rush would come and topple me again. I don't know how many times that happened. I must have hit my head on something, because suddenly everything went black. When I came to again, the tremors had subsided and gained my feet. I noticed the woods around me were much darker than they had been before. Looking up at the sky, I saw a dark shape towering beyond the foliage, and there, a few yards in front of me, a black wall rose to the sky, blocking the sun. Stretching from mountain to mountain, splitting the valley in twain. That was the day the wall arrived. What's on the other side? Nobody knows. I think it's best that way. People have been lost to it. Some things are best left alone. What happened to people on the other side? Rather not think about it. Hopefully they're still alive, but I have my doubts. Who built it? I don't know. I don't think it was built. Only magic could create such a thing. Magic, really? Of the highest order. No mere witch or wizard holds such power. Such power is reserved for the divine. Who lives here? Used to be farmers. Nowadays we're a pretty mixed bunch. Plague in the hinterland brought a lot of new faces. We usually get along. Most haven't been themselves since the attack started. Could one of them be the organ thief? Hadn't thought about that. I guess it's possible. It'd break my heart knowing it's one of our own. It'd be easier if he hated my... How would organ thievery even work? Would some crazy person just break into strangers' homes and knock them out for their own bizarre needs? I feel like it'd be an extension of like the Mad Gasser of Mattoon, if you've ever heard of that. Dude just breaks in, gasses people, and then does his thing once they're out. Have you lived here long? I was born and raised here. I've never been beyond this valley, and I likely never will. Now the wall blocks us off. About the wall... about the valley... Okay, so I've discussed all the topics. You go on ahead, son. I'll catch up to you. I need to catch my breath. Yeah, that's not happening. Unable to read the label on the bottle. It contains a thick, viscous fluid. Titles are written in a language I can't understand. Picture of a house in the woods. Chamber pot. There's nothing in it, luckily. There's wood. Wood been left to dry by the fireplace. Can I borrow some yarn? I'm sure Selma won't mind. She's a very generous spirit. Thanks. Alright, I've yoinked some yarn. Picture of an old woman. Could be Selma's grandmother. Humble bed stuffed with straw. Various medical supplies cover these shelves. See cans of herbal ointments and bandages. Can I borrow a bandage? Are you hurt? No, but it might be a good thing to have handy. Good thinking. Take it by all means. Thanks. You want one, bud? No? Okay. Let's tough it out. There are urban myths of dudes waking up in a motel room missing a kidney. There's a trail of blood leading into the woods. If I follow it, I might be able to find Selma. Well, let's do it. Gamer's dream is just Tron since he's in a wheelchair and is just doing whatever to pass the time. There appears to be a small cage here. Cage constructed from twigs. I think somebody's using it to catch small aminals. There we go. I knew there was an interactive point there. Drops of blood smear the path. Well, we follow. The wall is less a problem to you, leaving so much of the gaping hole in your body. Yeah, priorities, right? Boards. I love boards. So someone tried to build a shack here, but it ended up being a heap of boards. Might be useful. Give me a shovel, too. I'll just take all their shit. A lamppost. Drops of blood smear the path. I'm not sure which way the blood goes. Let's look for it. Halt! Who goes there? My name is Victor. I don't mean any harm. Victor, eh? Have either of you seen this guy before? No. Never. Of what house? Sorry? What's your house name? Neff. I'm of the Neff house. Never heard of them. Me neither. He doesn't appear to be injured. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. He's the thief. Let's grab and beat a confession out of him. Hey, you! Get over here! We just want to talk to you. Sorry, I think I took a wrong turn back there. Bye! Victor literally broke into his neighbor's apartment and knocked them out and then did strange things to them. Yeah, recognize the species of plants in these scenes, and of course, they are tiny ones. Alright, well, we ain't going that way. We'll go this way. Does this squirrel have his entrails out? Straight up more distressing than the man with the entrails out. Not again! Please don't cut me! I'll give you all my acorns. Just don't cut me anymore. Relax, I'm not gonna cut you. You're not? No. You're not the organ thief? No, but I'm looking for him. Has he come past here? Well, obviously. Look what he did to my legs. What happened to you? I was attacked by the organ thief. Just like the rest. How did it happen? I remember looking up at the stars, thinking about my dear departed mother, wondering if she was up there somewhere looking down on me, hoping she'd be proud of her little boy. I guess I must have drifted off into sleep shortly after that. Next thing I know, I wake up with 2 gaping holes where my knees used to be. He stole your kneecaps? That's my guess. Though my anatomical knowledge is pretty limited. Why would he steal your kneecaps? I suspect he plans to sell them or put them on his mantelpiece as trophies. That's what I would do. He has an awfully high spirits from having his kneecaps burgled. Watching Thunderbolt Fantasy with friends and characters, a fancy painting of a character just has a crush on our wall. Thunderbolt Fantasy is a puppet show. The painting is just a pretty tiny drawing of somebody did of that character. Can I help you in some way? No offense, but I doubt it. Better leave it to the professionals, huh? Looking for a young woman named Selma Theed. You and me both. Her talents are in high demand these days. How come? She's the only healer left in the valley. You didn't know that? You haven't been attacked? No. Why do you need to find her? She was last seen chasing after the organ thief. I need to make sure she's alright. It's mighty noble of you, Sir Knight. Not a knight. But you're on an important quest, right? Well... You're helping a damsel in distress, right? Sort of. And I rest my case. Still doesn't make me a knight. Have it your way, mister. As long as you find her. Without her, this valley is doomed, and I'll never walk again. Sorry, I don't either. I told you, chat, I am deeply tired tonight. The flowers are forget-me-nots. They're very easy to grow, and I love them. Oh, nice. Do you know where I can find her? No, but I know whom to ask. Who? The Pixies. The Pixies? Yeah, the band. They know everything going on in these woods. How do I find them? Finding them is easy. You see those yellow lights floating in the air? Yeah? Those are Pixies. Those tiny things? They're not as small as they appear. They're all over these woods. They see everything. So I should just go over and ask them? Well, no. That's the tricky part. They don't like to mingle with outsiders. How do I get them to talk to me? They'll only help you if they owe you a favor. Favor? How do I get them to owe me a favor? You ever helped a pixie with something? No. Then I suggest you start now. Victor follows the tenets of Bushido. That organ thief. What about him? Who is he? No one knows who he is or why he's doing what he's doing. He's been the blight of this valley for quite some time. We thought it was animal attacks at first. The wounds are so precise. Only an organ thief would be so precise. Animals tend to make a mess, you know. Not like this at all. Once the third guy had been attacked, there was no use denying it. Someone was cutting us up, stealing our organs. Why is he doing it? I think he sells them on the black market at a huge markup. Is there a market for stolen organs? There's a market for everything, my friend. If you advertise properly and are able to reach the correct demographic, you can sell anything. Even stolen organs. What does he look like? Nobody's gotten a good look. He wears a dark cloak and moves like the wind. Many are out looking for him. I suggest you keep a low profile if you meet him. They can get pretty overzealous at times. Alright. You know where to find me if you need me. Small hole at the base of the trunk, covered by a small round door. I see you're admiring my front door. It's an old wagon wheel that I reinforced. Pretty nifty, huh? It is, actually. Market for stolen organs, otherwise known as Pathologic's economy. Alright, so. I currently have yarn, bandage, boards, and shovel. I have a thought. I already dig myself. Very cute. So if I go over here, these guys are going to instantly harass me. He's back. Are we really sure he's the one? Simple deductive logic. He's the only uninjured person left in the valley. Of course it's him. Grab him and take him to Enoch. Hey, you. Get over here. We just want to talk. Wrong turn. Bye-bye. Just got here. How's the game on the pixel hunting front? Good evening, Worst Elephant. It's going okay. We hit a dead end in Martin's dream, in the gamer dream. But we did manage to get into another neighbor's dream. We're trying to figure out what to do there. I'm wondering if there's something I should dig up. Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I can patch our squirrel buddy up and get something for that. Seven-year-old who inexplicably bullets needs more kidneys somehow. Can we patch you up? No thanks. Barely that professionals. Use the yarn to set the trap. Oh, maybe I can. That's a thought. I thought I might need some kind of food stuff. But yeah, let's try that. Tying the yarn directly to the cage won't do much good. Yeah, I think I need to put something in the cage. What about the other direction? Fury Fighter, thank you so much for subscribing for 3 years, dude. 36 months in this economy, it's more likely you think. Oh yeah, I can't go the other way. We are extremely limited in our options here. I don't suppose there's anything I can do here, is there? Not appear to be so. Wonder if this guy has anything I could bait that trap with. Hello again. I hope you'll excuse me for not getting up. So no, this guy hasn't gotten any new dialogue options. It's a spice mix of some kind. I hate that Diablo 4 is such an MMO like now, but at least it's more fun than a basic MMO. So kind of somewhere in between then. Barrel's full of fresh water. Again, there doesn't seem to be much in the way of options. Force it. Need to modify it. That would destroy the cage. Can I don't need to tie the lamppost. Maybe I'm supposed to tie something. I'm gonna rub everything on everything. Build a quick house. Man, I just want to make this dude comfortable, but I don't think he's having it. Has this had death scenes? No, I don't think you can die in this game. I don't think there's any way for Victor to perish. I think it's like a LucasArts game, like Shadows was asking earlier. Seriously, yeah, lots of gore and corpses though. It has some very dark moments. Character, can't we die a little deaths every few minutes or so? Good evening, Eva. Tie myself. Put it here on my arm. Oh, we can pretend we're injured. There he is again. He's got a bandage on his arm this time. It doesn't look like a wound the organ thief would leave behind. No, it's far too neat. Probably put it on to appear injured. Oldest trick in the book. Must think we're a bunch of dunces. Beat him to bloody pulp on pure principle. Then we cut his stomach open. We're just gonna find all the missing organs there. Severe beating will suffice for now. These guys suck. I hate these guys. More organs means more human? Okay, I have a bandage on my arm. Why? Use the blood trail on your bandages. Oh, that's a thought. Smear some blood on the bandage. Okay, cool, cool, cool. There we go. There we go. There he is again. He's got bandage on his arm. This time he actually appears to be injured. You there? What happened to you? I got jumped by the organ thief. Bastard nearly took my arm off. I'll be damned. We thought you were the thief. Sorry to disappoint. Oh, well. Don't worry about it. In fact, your arrival is most timely. Most timely indeed. Why is that? Our scout hasn't shown up for a patrol. She's probably just overslept or something. Or she might be dead. Where do I fit in? I'm much obliged if you can help us look for her. How should we do that? Divide into smaller groups and search the forest? That's the problem. We can't leave this spot. The organ thief was reported running down the path behind us, or guarding it to prevent others from getting attacked. What's in it for me? Nothing except our gratitude, and that goes a long way. Trust us. Alright, I'll try to find her. Where do you think you're going? Down this path? I'm afraid I can't let you do that. The organ thief was last seen heading in that direction. Stand guard here to make sure no one else is hurt. Paths are for members of the militia only. Any news? Have you found her yet? Not yet. Still searching. Don't take all day. Was there anything else? I'm looking for a young woman named Selma Theed. Understandable since you've been attacked. We haven't seen her in a while. Usually out patching victims of the previous night. We're all lucky to have her. Real lucky. Bastards stole the head of a cow. They're thieves. I mean, that one guy was talking about cutting my stomach open. Sounds like something an organ thief would say. They saw the organ thief in the middle of the night. She might have come past here. That was before we got here. Our shift started at dawn. We haven't seen anyone since. Except for you. Alright, gotta go. Stay out of trouble, son. The lamppost. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. We've got 2 paths out of here. A water wheel. Fallen over and lies rotting in the undergrowth. Let's try this way. Ooh. A house. The rock vaguely resembles a shape of face. It's overgrown and crumbled. A remnant from a past night's dream, perhaps. Can I clean it with, like, a shovel? Can't dig. He don't dig it, chat. He doesn't dig it. Big hole in the roof of this place. Door won't budge. Been nailed shut. Windows been boarded up tightly. I see nothing but darkness on the inside. Place used to be an old mill. Okay. Water lilies bobbing gently in the water. Can't reach it. Shoot, I don't mean to keep doing that. Ah, okay. Shovel's too short to reach. Can't reach it. Oh, God, I just noticed. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a strange girl over here. Hello? Hello, mister. Are you all right? I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know anymore. What happened to you? I lost my heart. I think I must have dropped it in the tarn. Can you see it from over there, mister? No. Are you sure you dropped it? No. What other explanation could there be? Somebody might have stolen it. That's possible too, I guess. But why would anyone do such a thing? People are very careless with hearts, chat. I don't know, but I'm trying to find out. What do you know about the organ thief? Organ? Thief? What's that? Never mind. See any weird tentacles around? You mean snakes? Sort of, but a lot bigger. In that case, I haven't seen them. There's plenty of toads around here. Some of them are really big. You remember the witness powering these lily pads fight? Yeah. Thanks, I'd rather not. Seen the black wall? You know about it too? I thought I was the only one. Somewhere behind me. I can feel the eyes staring at me sometimes. My friend went too close to them. Your friend? Yes. The bull moose. Did you know him? Afraid not. Alright, she will be right here. Sweet, I got a twig. I'm twigging. Won't be able to throw a noose around it. Can I use these together? Yes, I can. Won't be able to hook it with this, but I do have a thing that I can do now. Can't reach it. Not yourself, you dingus. Okay. So I can only move a few of these with the tools I have now. But I did, in my flailing, create a new tool, which is a stick attached to yarn. Alright, can't do that. You want to fix it? You don't need to fix the roof? Okay. If you say so, buddy. Alright, there's another path out of here. And a person with no legs. Hello? Huh? Stay back. I'm warning you, I can pierce a ladybug's eyeball with this thing. Relax. I'm not here to steal your organs. I get tired of telling people that. Hope so for your sake. If I so much as smell a knife, I'm putting an arrow right between your eyes. What happened to you? What do you think? I got jumped by the organ thief, of course. How'd it happen? Last night I was on my way to a patrol meeting. I got jumped from behind and had both my legs chopped off. Just like that? Just like that. Must use one hell of a blade. It was over in a matter of seconds. When did the attack occur? Yesterday, just after supper. That's probably why he pinned me so easily. All my energy was in my belly. Sitting here since then, defending myself against wild animals and worse. So tired I can't even keep my bow up. Your patrol's looking for you. They're taking their sweet time. I've been sitting here all night waiting for them to come rescue me. Come get me. Good thing you happened by. You can point them in my direction. I'm out of arrows, so I won't be able to defend this position any longer. But you just said you're gonna shoot me in the eyes. I'll tell them where you are. Great. You have my bow as a reward once I'm rescued. I don't have any arrows left, but the bow is still a good deterrent. We have stolen so far legs, knees, heart, kidney. Yeah. That's the size of it so far. Go talk to them, thanks. Okay, so we got a thing to do now. Looking for Selma Theed. Stand in line. Lots of people need her help these days. Look at me. You think this bleeding will stop itself? You know where she is, I take it? I haven't seen her in a few days. She lives with her grandfather not far from here. Might want to try there. I tried, he didn't know either. Organ thief. Who is he? Still a mystery. Countless attacks. Nobody's got any clear look at him. I think his luck will run out. Attacks have been increasing in frequency. I think he's getting overconfident. Bound to slip up. That's when I'll pounce. Frankly, I think he eats them. He's got an appetite for flesh. What other explanation could there be? He's probably gnawing away at my legs as we speak. I hope he chokes on them. What other explanation could there be? Is a common refrain for these people. What does he look like? Aside from wearing a dark cloak, we don't know. He attacks during nighttime and moves like nothing I've seen before. Organ platter for the table. I can swear his feet didn't even touch the ground. The sampler. Alright, Okay. So I can have the bow after I get this person rescued. Keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep exploring this area a little bit. It's Pumpkin Patch. Some jack-o'-lanterns are sitting in the pumpkin patch. They've seen better days. Is it him? It kind of looks like him. Makes you say that. Orange skin tone, the round bulbous head, that stem-like tuft of hair. Come on, guys. He looks nothing like him. I'm not convinced at all. Who do you think I look like? The heir to our kingdom. Have you come to claim the throne? No. Who am I supposed to be the heir to? The Pumpkin King, of course. A recently departed monarch, which would make you the Pumpkin Prince. Shut up! That's blasphemy. You can't just give the throne to a random passerby. You could be a confidence trickster for all we know. What makes you think I'm the prince? You look just like the old king, only slightly more bipedal. An air of nobility surrounds you. I say, why don't we let him take the test? The only way to be certain. What kind of test? According to the old legend, only the true heir to the throne will be able to pull the forked scepter from the shores of the enchanted lake. Forked scepter? You mean this twig? Gods be praised! He pulled it from the shore. Only true heir could do that. He is the one. I'll be damned. I didn't believe you at first. The evidence is overwhelming. I apologize for not believing you earlier, my liege. My stubbornness blinded me. Yeah, don't sweat it. I didn't believe it myself. That's most gracious of you, sire. So, what happens now? Now you claim your throne and rule this land for as long as you like. Pumpkin Patch is mine now. The great and noble Pumpkin Nation. But if we are to crown you as king, we must first know your royal name. I'm Victor Neff. All hail King Victor the First, supreme ruler of the Pumpkin Patch. The wisest monarch of all. Let the festivities commence. Huzzah! Yeah, I gotta go. Sorry. Safeguard your kingdom in your absence, sire. Yep, at least the pumpkins like me. There's another remains of a crumbled statue, probably depicting some old forgotten god. Remnant for a past night's dream, perhaps. Okay, it seems like there's only one access to the pumpkin patch, so I won't need to check from different angles. Candles. Candles seem to be made from beeswax. Well, it's none of mine. Beeswax. None of my beeswax. Chat, I know I'm kind of flailing around here a little bit more than usual. It's because I'm really tired and I'm trying to fight it off. Bunch of eggs in the nest. I'm not stealing anybody's egg without probable cause. Who's there? My name is Victor Neff, ma'am. Another mob member here to harass me, huh? No, I'm not. You have 3 seconds to go on my porch or I'll fling you in one of the corners of the forest. What harm could you possibly do from in there? I can make you leave by force. 3. Looking for something. 2. I just want to talk to you. 1. I'm not leaving until you see me. That's it. Time's up. Guess we'll do this the hard way. Oh, I've been prestidigitated away. This is also a pretty complex sequence. Aw, man, what happened? I've been turned inside out. Alright, let's see if we can get back there. That's the best lead we've had so far. Lots of branch. Oh, I should talk to the patrol guys. I can get that bow at least. Oh, I think I know what to do, actually. I think I have an idea. God, I got selected to serve in a field study course, and they're warning me to bring my own headlamps, raincoat, waterproof gear. Holy shit, dude. Any news? Have you found her yet? She's been attacked. The thief took both her legs. That's why she's been unable to come. That's most unfortunate. Most unfortunate. You want me to lead you to her? We can't leave our post. Enoch's orders are quite clear. Quite clear. And both of her legs gone. What use is she as a scout? As useful as a handle on a snowball. You're just gonna leave her there? Don't get me wrong, she'll be greatly missed. I'm nominating her for a service medal when we get back to base. Tell you what, you seem like an alert fellow. If you're interested, there's a vacancy among our ranks. Why don't you join us? The job entails, simply look for suspicious activity in the forest. If you see anything, come back and report to us. If the lead sounds strong, we'll investigate. By joining, can I venture down the path behind you? Indeed, but be wary, most attacks have happened on the path behind us. Keep your guard up. Alright, I accept. Probably consider yourself a member of the militia. You're now free to scout the forest behind us. Here's the warning whistle. Well, if you get into trouble, we'll come running. Now go out there and help us find the thief. No. I did all that just to go a different way. So? Where's the cavalry? I thought you'd go get them. They said they can't leave their position, something about following Enoch's orders. So I'm stuck out here until the shift ends. I barely made it through the night. You have to make it back on your own, I'm afraid. How the heck am I supposed to do that? Crawl? I'm just the messenger here. Guess I have to come up with something. You ever seen a wheelchair or wagon around here? Afraid not. Give me a holler if you do. I'll give you my bow if you get me out of this mess. Alright, so we need some kind of new tool. This is not where I wanted to end up. I've got an idea. It's a pretty good one. I just need to find the right place. Might be over here? Oh, I think it is. I think it is. Oh, you know what? I can't do it yet because she changed the rules on me. Alright, let's see here. Well, I guess the next thing to do is explore the path down behind these guys. Damn catapult. It's an old catapult. Looks like it's been staying here for hundreds of years. Completely rotten except for 2 handles. I will take your perfectly round handles. Suit of armor is old and rusty. There's nothing but old bones inside. God damn. Nobody dies in this place. Please see a fellow knight patrolling the castle perimeter. We must keep the invaders at bay at all costs. Are you alright? Of course. I'm picture of health itself. I'm merely taking a break in the soft grass. Did the organ thief attack you too? I wasn't attacked. I'm merely on my break. Wait, who's this organ thief you mentioned? Sounds like witchcraft, if you ask me. Let's throw the wench in the pond and see if she floats. Ugh. Maybe you're better off as a skeleton. See a man and woman rush past here. I've seen it all, my friend. Men chasing women, women chasing men. Sometimes they've been chasing each other in an ever-decreasing cycle. Only collide in a passionate kiss in the middle. Oh, to be young again. I gotta go. Can't read the text. Somebody, I suspect somebody of great importance was buried here. Speaking of buried here. Can't read the text. The wooden cross marks this one. Can't read the text. Judging from the engraved symbols, I said queen was buried here. Pretty, honestly, it's a pretty plain gravestone for a queen. Oh, it's just that one. There. Candles. I don't want to stay here. More blood here, and the path goes off to the right. Doesn't look like there's anything terribly interesting here. It could be a ruin. The castle was standing here a long time ago, probably a remnant from a past night's dream. Pixies seem to congregate here for some reason. I wonder why. I guess this is like the deepest part of the forest, isn't it? Can I pick some berries? These might come in handy. Berries be used for. They're picking eating some berries out bush near a food forest because I thought they were red currants. I have no idea if currants are shitty, but they were shitty. Tragic. Tragic. Man. Okay, chat, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I can do this tonight. I am so tired. I am not thinking clearly. Like, I can't even remember all the things that are in my inventory at any given moment. I gotta call it a night here. I really need some sleep. I do apologize, but yeah. Let's see. What do we want to do about this is the question. Got a running start for another stream, though. That is true. Do you want to try picking it up tomorrow? Do you want to push back the power hours a night and keep going with this? Or put the rest of this off until another time? I do got to take care of myself, yeah. And unfortunately, the other thing, too, is I'm sitting here realizing there's some stuff that I got to do before I go to bed. Because tomorrow I'm gonna be so busy tomorrow, I'm not gonna have time for it. So I gotta save enough energy to like finish cleaning up in the kitchen and stuff before I go to sleep. So yeah, the only thing we need to decide tonight is do we want to? Would you rather we continue this tomorrow night, or? Hey, Dream Machine, I'd like to see more of it soon. I'm okay with anything so long as it's okay with you. Make sure nobody swiped your dream organs. Hang on. Before we go, we gotta decide. Yeah, do you want to continue this tomorrow, or would you rather stick to the power hours like normal and then just find another time to pick this up and finish it? Manic says continue tomorrow. Shadow says continue tomorrow. I vote continue. Alright. That's enough of a consensus for me. Alright, so yeah, we will come back and see what else we can do tomorrow night. It is true. Nintendo Power will always be there. If there's It's sad because it is my favorite kind of stream, but if there's one kind of stream that I'm always willing to push back, it's Nintendo Power, because there's always more. Can't think of anything pressing the powers. Not really. We're just gonna finish the May issue and that's it. Game is super interesting, so continue. Okay, yeah. We'll come back tomorrow and see what we can do. Let's save this. I mean, if I leave it Deep Forest, it's the Spoopy Wood. There's always more, and it's always Bubsy. Spooktober will soon be spooked over. That's true. I mean, we're over the hump now, actually. We are more than halfway through Spooktober, so we gotta enjoy it while we can. But yeah, okay, God. I gotta get some sleep. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow night, we will continue the Dream Machine. Hopefully finish it. We'll see. Friday is gonna be a spooky variety night. We got Platform 8, Enigma Machine, and 10 Bells. And then the Power Hours should be back on Saturday. And then next week is a whole nother ball of wax. It's all gonna be this game 1000X Resist. But we'll talk more about that later. Okay, I'm gonna find somebody to spring a very early raid on. I hope. I think. I hope. I do believe. Yes. Okay. I know. Okay, here's the thing. I know we just raided Bassie last night, but Bassie kind of schedules on the see, I can't even talk anymore. Bassie streams on the same kind of schedule that I do, so we pretty much universally raid them at the very end of their stream. They're just starting, so I'm going to send you over there tonight. So we will do that, and that will be good, and that will give you something to spend the rest of the evening doing. Well, I go to sleep because I need to sleep. I need to sleep real bad. So anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thanks for joining me for more of the Dream Machine. Sorry we only got to a bit of it, but at least we shook our way past the roadblock that I encountered last night. So hopefully tomorrow will go a bit better, a bit smoother, and we can just scoot through the rest of this, but we'll see then. Hopefully I'll see you then. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.